Every film is made up of a series of shots. If you're one of the many filmmakers and camera operators who spend every working day producing shots, this video is aimed at you. There is now a product available that will change the way you work. It will not only make your life easier, but improve the shots you take. This unique device enables you to make static shots, moving shots, shots from any angle, and previously impossible shots. It is the lightest and least expensive mount for your camera, and it doubles as a dolly, crane, pillow, or seat. It is a lot more versatile than the tripod, and it costs a fraction of the price. It weighs virtually nothing and is completely weatherproof. It is so portable, you will always take it with you wherever you go. Every shot you have been watching has been filmed from this amazing product, described by a well-known cinematographer as the invention of the decade. This product is called the Cine Saddle.
The Cine Saddle is really an amazing tool. It allows you to make any shot more interesting. The Cine Saddle really makes the difference.
It is light, it's simple, it's cheap, it's remarkably effective and incredibly cost effective.
Its lightweight design, durability, and most importantly, protection to the camera. I find the Cine Saddle just can't be beat.
Meet Mike Young, inventor of the Cine Saddle. He can often be seen displaying the Cine Saddle and other Cinekinetic products at various trade shows around the world.
When I was a young cameraman, I always wanted to have a car mount, and that was my initial reason for producing the Cine Saddle. As it turns out, using the Cine Saddle as a very versatile, lightweight, inexpensive camera support is its primary function. You can actually mount your camera virtually anywhere in the whole world. Most of the people who use it have said to me that they would sooner throw away their tripod and have a Cine Saddle than have a tripod and not have a Cine Saddle.
I don't go anywhere without it now, having shot with it for over 10 years. Being based in London, I go all over Europe, and without the Cine Saddle, I'd be lost.
In the same way that one takes out a tripod, you should pick up your Cine Saddle, pick up your batteries and your lights, throw it in the back of the car, and then go and do your shoot. It's essential equipment.
The way the Cine Saddle works is basic. High-tech foam balls push the sides of the bag tight up against the camera, holding it rock steady. In similar fashion, the bottom of the Cine Saddle molds itself to the shape of the object on which it is positioned, preventing it from slipping. The Cine Saddle's small size enables the operator to get into places no other type of mount would fit.
Every time I've used it, it's a very stable picture.
Attaching the Cine Saddle to a car is a 2-minute operation. Specially designed clips called stirrups provide external tie-off points to secure your camera to any vehicle. Anchors provide internal tie-off points. These accessories, along with a high-strength nylon rope, are provided with every Cine Saddle. 3 knots are required for installation, and these are described fully in the accompanying instruction book. As long as the rope is tied at 45-degree angles, there is no possibility of your camera slipping. During our test runs, we exceeded 60 miles per hour, and our footage is remarkably stable. By mounting your camera to the side of your vehicle, you show both tracking moves and reverses. By mounting your camera to the back of your car, it is possible to lead the subject you are photographing. Set up any tracking shot you can imagine and find a new freedom of movement.
The person that designed the Cine Saddle built it in such a way that it absorbs vibration. It's quite incredible. I had it hanging off of a boat, and there was so much vibration coming from the motor, I was convinced that the shot was going to be very shaky, but it wasn't. Because of the construction of the Cine Saddle, it absorbs the vibration.
The balls on the bottom of the bag always vibrate faster than those at the top, providing a very stable surface for the camera. While we never gathered scientific data to prove this point, the footage obtained will certainly justify this claim. The film and video industry is regarded as the most exciting occupation to be involved in. However, for those of us who work in this field, we all know the struggles and pain we go through to get those dream sequences. Now, you can get amazing coverage with the minimum of effort. To set up your cine saddle, just put it down. Get 5 times the footage with less than half the effort. No pinched fingers, instant setup, and brilliant results. Move quickly, easily, invisibly. There is no other camera mount that will enable you to fit into the smallest of places and at the same time secure your camera to any object that moves. Word of mouth has ensured that thousands of film and video people have discovered how one of the least expensive camera accessories could become so popular. It's no wonder this simple brown bag has been called the invention of the decade. The Cine Saddle has inspired more sales, had more articles written about it, and has more mystique than any other Cinekinetic product. With the exception of a few of the interview sequences, every shot in this film was taken using the Cine Saddle. The versatility of the Cine Saddle becomes apparent when you are faced with situations where it would be impossible to lock down your camera with any conventional mount. Its lightweight and small size allows you to use it anywhere. Your creativity alone will determine the possible uses for this unique device. There are fewer restrictions than with any other type of camera support. You will get shots that you could not get in any other way. And if you wish to achieve perfectly smooth tracking shots, you may wish to combine the Cine Saddle with the only accessory designed specifically to work with it.
I'm about to hit the streets and I'm going to test out 2 pieces of equipment made by Cinekinetic. Number 1, Cine Saddle. It's a lightweight camera mount. 2, I've got a Rolling Wonder. It's a portable dolly. Cine Saddle fits onto Rolling Wonder. Rolling Wonder fits onto these PVC pipes. Altogether, you've got a very simple and usable system.
This combination can be set up in less time than it takes to mount your camera on your tripod, and the resulting footage will always stand out. You can point your camera forward as well as sideways. Moving through the foreground can be more interesting than going past it. With no more effort than balancing the track on a ledge and moving your camera, your shot will be elevated to one of excitement and beauty. The platform can be leveled and locked with the twist of a knob. With the addition of an ordinary rope, supplied with the Cine Saddle, remote control is a simple option. Lock the hinged platform at right angles and it's possible to simulate a crane move. For best results, it is advisable to use an assistant when making a shot such as this. It is also possible to use your Cine Saddle as a tracking device without having to use a dolly, as long as you are at a location with a smooth surface.
The Cinekinetic Cine Saddle. It allows you to generate those dynamic images that make the difference between what I shoot and what another cameraman shoots in a very, very competitive business.
To accommodate the new range of DVC cameras, Cinekinetic has released the Mini Saddle. Smaller in size, it offers the same functionality as the Cine Saddle and comes complete with the same range of accessories. Each Cine Saddle and Mini Saddle has pockets, which can be used to store tapes, batteries, or anything you need to carry with you. And from all the comments we've received, one of the Cine Saddle's most popular uses is as a seat.
When you're out and about all day on a long shoot and you're tired, it's really nice to have something you can sit on.
And I even use it between shoots. If there's nowhere to sit down, I'll sit on it.
And there's nothing better to do and you have to wait in between takes. Sitting on it is most comfortable.
It's little wonder that with its multitude of uses, the Cine Saddle has become so popular.
There was a television station in Hong Kong, I believe it was a government station, that ordered one Cine Saddle because it appealed to them, and 3 weeks later or 2 weeks later we got a request for another 8.
We started with 1 bag as a trial and then moved on to 12 as we found that they were essential for the crew. I can thoroughly recommend them, and I know that when you buy one, you're going to end up with a lot more than you thought.
While television stations may need to purchase many Cine Saddles, the average user will want only one Cine Saddle for their entire life. Unlike most film and video equipment, the Cine Saddle is virtually indestructible. It never breaks and doesn't require servicing. In the 10 years that this product has been available, we know of only one user who has ever had a problem, and that was after he traveled with his Cine Saddle over 1 million miles.
One day I opened up my front door, and on the stoop was a large envelope addressed to me. And when I opened the envelope, I pulled out one of our Cine Saddles, and the letter that accompanied it said that he would like us to repair it, give it a 1,000,000-mile service, and put it back in shape. And because we couldn't repair it, we sent Laurie a new one completely free of charge.
The surest way to determine how stable this mount is to put it to the ultimate test: time-lapse photography. Any instability would be immediately noticed. The Cine Saddle always delivers even under the harshest conditions known to man.
I did a documentary in the Himalaya mountains of Nepal, and there were 2 pieces of equipment which I carried all the way up the mountains right up to Everest Base Camp. I carried the camera over one shoulder and the Cine Saddle over the other shoulder. And most of what I did was off the Cine Saddle. I found the Cine Saddle light, easy to carry, incredibly useful, and a wonderful pillow to go to sleep with at night.
It's simple, it's inexpensive, it always works, it never breaks. You can use it as a seat, you can use it as a pillow, you can use it to store your food, you can use it to store your tapes, you can tie it to your car as a car mount, you can use it as a baby swing. Its uses are just phenomenal. It's a wonderful, wonderful product.
You either know something's going to work or it's not going to work. It just works or it doesn't. This works.
So simple, so brilliant. It's unbelievable.
Throughout my time in television, I have never found a single device that's been as useful to me as the Cine Saddle.
What else can you say about the Cine Saddle? I like it.